Welcome back, everybody. Today I really want to talk about what's been one of the most important updates in my mind as far as an overall increaser of BR and stats here for you. And it might be one that you haven't really played around with, stumbled upon later on. I know they threw so many updates out there all at the same time that it was kind of hard to keep track of everything and what resources to focus on. And just kind of stick to the old methods that you've always known. So if you go under your Forge, there's going to be a tab for Awaken on the bottom right that you may have been missing, or may, if you haven't, kudos, it's been a really powerful one. Now this is going to pull up all your equipment on your left that you currently have equipped, and if you haven't updated it at all, it'll look something like this. Now this is a higher grade, so it's not going to be quite the same resources as what you see. In fact, this one looks like is at its cap, but it'll look very similar, right? You'll have the gold star up here. Down here you'll have the resources that it requires, and I'll pull those up here so you can see them. Just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, I at least want to show you what they look like. Now they come in like any other resource, basic, medium, and advanced, and I scrolled way past them. Okay, there they are. So the awakening crystals, right? Blue is basic, purple is rare or medium, and the yellow, shockingly, is advanced. That being said, if you hop back in, it's very limited the amount that you need to go ahead and go around these rings. So if I remember right, it's only 2 of the basics when you're getting started, depending on your level of equipment, and you can craft these from basic to medium, medium to advanced in your crafting section of your game as well. So if you have a bunch of basics and you need mediums, my advice to you on that is do not advance and craft them until you absolutely know what you need. Okay, so just leave them. It doesn't matter where if they're taking up inventory. Leave them alone until you know, because once you advance them past to what you need and you need a bunch of basics and now you have a bunch of advanced, you're not going to be a very happy camper. Okay, I promise you. But with that being said, this increased my BR drastically. I want to say, I mean, millions, tens of millions. I know that's subjective based on where you are in the game and how much it stacks with your, already abilities. But with that being said, it's been by far the biggest BR increaser that I've come across. It's also pretty cool because it found a use for all these mythic stones that I no longer need. I have plenty of stacks of mythic stones, well beyond whatever I need for eventually 15 gear, 16 gear, whatever comes out in the future. But with that being said, now I can put them to use here, and it does use quite a few. It'll start out with 2 or 5 or 10 per piece of equipment as you go up in the levels. So you definitely want to hold on to them, and just like it does for mythic equipment, it uses the green stones for accessories and weapons, and it uses the purple stones for all armor. So keep in mind, and Vanquisher does use a little bit more resources. I believe it's double from the mythic from my experience so far. But just keep that in mind as well. These cores here are what you really want to be after. And more importantly, you want to get after these guys here. These orange cores are the hardest to come by, and you will need them the most. Okay. If you come across these in an event, if you come across these wherever, these are the items you want to be purchasing from these events. Even if it's one, you work the whole event to get one, I promise you that's points well spent. When you get these used to actually upgrade the tiers here for you, because you only need these to go from a full level once this diamond thing is completed. And then you can use those resources. You will drastically jump in BR, I promise you. It's really a cool thing they came out with, something that definitely dynamically changes it here for us. And as you can see, they also have awakening guides for the different tiers. It gives you an extra aura around your character. But most importantly are the stacks for your hit points, your attack, reduction, and each one, as you can see, level up goes ahead and gives you a different perk here for the last 2. So more importantly, it's going to really help out strengthen your character. And as you can see here, I mean, that's a lot, right? What is that? 17 million BR and an additional. That's a good chunk, right? So pay attention to this. If you have any questions about any of this stuff, as always, put it in the comments below. I will certainly answer as fast as humanly possible. And if you have any videos or content you want me to answer a question or just simply make, throw it out there, ladies and gentlemen. I am here for you. All right. With that being said, everybody have a great day, night, or morning, wherever you're at, and I'll catch you in the next episode.